Hello, hi my good people. I hope you're good. I'm also fine. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. And we are going to discuss about something that is very, very important. That the world reward results, not promises. Because the people who theory side wameiva, like wanaweza kupanga theoretically and everything is good on paper. But execution, it's it's a dream for them. So you find that most people they feel like people don't trust me, people don't believe in me, and even if I tell people something, they don't even take me serious. It's because they're tired of your talking, they're tired of your promises, they're tired of your discussions, they're tired of your empty words, they're tired of your empty promises because you tell them I want to do this, they are waiting for it, you don't do it. They're even reminding you, as you said this, because when you tell people what you want to do, they'll be on your neck. Like, see, you said last year we are going to do this. And then the more you keep on saying and you're not doing, you create that environment and atmosphere of people saying, this one, hatawahi fanya kitu yoyote. And even people start looking down on you. And they start even to treat you differently because they are like, this one is a joker. Nothing she said or he said that he will start or she will start. So just know that the world will reward results. I always see people who they're being celebrated. One of the people that I love so much is Demo Facebook. And when you listen to her story, ni kujituma from the word go. And you find that she didn't wait for things to unfold, but she knew everything that comes on my way, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my talent. So you find that there are people who they're just there and they will give you a lot of plans. I remember sometimes back, I think 10 years ago, I used to know this lady who she used to tell the daughter that, when I get some money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that. And she'll have a whole list of positive things. And I remember she was a widow. And she was even saying how when she gets some money, she's going back to the village to build and have her own home. Good plans. Perfect. Like you'll even know that sasa huyu sasa like maisha yake imepangwa vizuri, like this lady the life is lifing and she's in a good position, but wait until she got that job. She'll forget about everything she discussed. She'll start to chop life with a big spoon, party after party, new friends, exchanging the cars and going for the best car, doing what, like after some time, because she used to work with different organizations and she used to do contract based. So she'll have maybe a 1 year contract or a 2 years contract or a 3 years contract. But after the contract has ended, she'll go back to the list and be like, wow, if I get another job, this time round, I'm going to do this and this and this. And when that another job comes, because God is faithful, she'll end up doing nonsense and doing rubbish. It's like when she has money, the mind stops to think rationally. Until the money finishes, now she can think soberly. So you find that most of the time the world will not reward promises, but will reward results. If you're starting something, I want to tell you the truth. Don't accept uh, people who come and they're like, eh, this is good, we want you to do this, and then mm-mm. Just know that you're just alone. It's a motivation. When you're starting, people will come, they motivate you. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. You always see people who they are shining out here, they're doing well. But you don't know the nights they cried. You don't know the sacrifices. You don't know what they missed. You don't know like what it takes to be where they are. It's because these guys they know the world only reward results. And that is why they just went somewhere in isolation, not partying, not doing things that everyone does, but just working on themselves and working on their skills. One thing I always say is the reason why David defeated Goliath is not because of any other thing, but because David sharpened his skills when he was tending to the sheep. And these are the testimonies that will give us the strength that even when people feel like cannot do it, but you know where you are coming from, and you know that you are great, your skills has been sharpened. David said, I've killed a lion, I've killed a bear. So who is this uncircumcised Philistine? So it means when you're in the journey of building, nobody will see you. Nobody will care about you. Nobody will be there even to invest their money in you. You know, the people who they buy shares and they want to know if I'm buying shares for this company, let me use Safaricom. Everyone has confidence in Safaricom in Kenya. Like they know this one is stable, but you don't know what they've gone through when they're starting that Safaricom. You don't know the tears, you don't know the night that they just sitting up during the night when me and you are sleeping. You don't know the struggles, you don't know the sacrifices. And sometimes I'm like, me, I don't admire people who have made it in life, because those people, if they show you their scars, you'll be like, wacha ikae, wacha nikae na mashida zangu. So you find that most of the time, we want people to reward our promises. We want people to buy our ideas. We want people to be like, hey, Susan, I trust you, no, go do it, go do it. And sometimes they can tell you that to encourage you, but even deep down their hearts, they're like, sijui kama atafanya huju, hizi ni stories za jaba. I remember one genuine person, this mama, when I started my YouTube channel, I remember one day I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but we were with her. And then I think someone asked me about the YouTube channel, and I told the person. So she was there and she could hear our conversation. So I think she went and subscribed to my YouTube channel. And before subscribing, one day she told me, now after some times, after like some months, and she was like, Oyamo, Kumbe, you are serious about this. I'm like, what? She's like, when I first heard about your YouTube channel was when you were telling that lady about it and you're having a conversation. And in my head, I was like, people start these things and inafika mahali wanaacha, because for them maybe they're after money, they're after quick wins, they're after like, if I start my YouTube channel today, tomorrow I'll have money. But when you're telling that lady, even when I was like, Oyam will just get tired. I don't think this one will go too far. But I'm proud of you that you are pressing on. It has been a year plus and you are still posting content every week. You are still educating us. And I was like, okay, these are the silent people who they are like, watachana tu. Those people who they are like, sasa they're in their honeymoon stage. So for her, she was like, this YouTube channel of Oyamo iko honeymoon stage, but itafika zile stage zingine zenye ata give up. And I know she was right, because most people, they tend to give up because when you're looking for motivation, you'll give up. When you post a video and you're only getting 2 views, maybe yours and maybe your partner, or yours with your sister or your brother, or you're getting 5 views, yours, your sister, your brother, that's auntie that will always support you and a genuine friend. And if you're not there because it's purpose, you'll give up. But if you're there because you love what you're doing, it's part of you and it gives you fulfillment, we'll continue to press on. And I shout out to one of my fans, a guy who reached out to me and was like, I've been thinking about starting something for men, but I've been dilly-dallying about it because I didn't know what to do. Because he has gone through a lot in life when it comes to matters of the heart and all that. And at some point, he was feeling like, men are really suffering, but he didn't know what to do. And he sent me an email and told me, good job, Margaret. I've watched one of the video about men. And from your video, I can now confidently start my website and start a journey of just bringing men together. And I wish that people will embrace what you are talking about, supporting men and men seeking counseling, and even knowing that even men, they grieve, even men, they go through challenges. And I was like, wow, for me, is that one person who feels like I'm a blessing to them. It is not about the crowd. So when this guy reached out and told me that, and we have a conversation, I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, God. When someone reached out and tell me like I was so down, but I watched this video and I feel like it has uplifted my spirit. My spirit is lifted. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. Now I have the strength. Now I know I'm not alone. Now I'm encouraged. I'm like, wow, thank God. So it means people will always celebrate the results, When I was there sitting down and thinking about a YouTube channel and being like, one day I'll start a YouTube channel, nobody knew about me, including you who are watching. Nobody knew like what can come out of me. Maybe the people who knew I'm a psychologist, but they didn't know like it can go this far. So when I started my YouTube channel and two people are watching, three people are watching, and one person out of everyone is blessed, for me, I'm fulfilled. So make sure that you don't go around telling people your plans on paper. Just do, because all of us, we can argue with promises, but you cannot argue with results. We can argue with words. Oh, you can do it, or you cannot do it, or it is hard, or it is not hard, or you can start, or you don't have what it takes. But when the results are out there, okay, everyone will be celebrating, including your enemies, because now they're like, oh, so you are serious about this. You didn't see it coming. But as long as bado uko pale kwa stage ya story, you're still drawing that whatever. And I was talking to a lady and I was asking her, because I admired what she does. And I was asking her, how did you go about it? She has built a very cute, nice house, magnificent. And I was like, how did you go about it? And she told me, Oyamo, I can't even tell you where money came from for this building. Like, I had some money, nikaeka to foundation. I just laid the foundation and trusting God. And that's how I completed my house. And I was like, wait a minute. So when people say like, you just start, sister is a jabber. And she was like, if I could have waited for me to have all that it takes, singewahi jenga. And one day again, I was from church, and there's this neighbor who has built a house next to our church. And she was like, oh, I can give you a ride. So she gave me a ride. And I was asking her, you're building a nice house? Because for me, I love to chat with people and just learning from everyone, even kids. And she was like, yeah, thank you so much. And I was like, what can you advise someone who wants to build? And she told me something. She told me, what I can advise someone who wants to build is whatever amount you have, just start. Because if you don't start, you'll end up eating that money and you'll never start. I was like, wow, this is nice. And she was like, yeah, even if it's a half M, even if it's 100,000, even if it's 300,000, like whatever you have, just start. And you will not even know where the rest of the money will come from. So it means if you don't start, people will not even know about you. People will not even know about what you do. Out of this YouTube channel, God has opened some doors out of this YouTube channel. I mean, people are being blessed. And I'm like, kama singeanza. If I could have said I'll start in 2026, I'll start in 2027 after elections, I'll start in I don't know when. So make sure that you start. Don't accuse people and be like toxic people, toxic relationship. No, they're good people. They're only waiting for your results. Don't be like people don't help each other. People don't love each other. I'm telling them what I want to do. They cannot bear the idea. I'm suffering, but I've told my uncle, you start. And then when they see the results, now they can boost you. Now they can build that confidence in you. Now they can know that, okay, kumbe this person was not joking. This person was serious. So make sure that you focus on the results, but not on the promises. Once they see the results, they'll come. The Bible says that a man's gift will make him to stand before kings. I believe those kings, they must have seen the skill in the gifts. If they don't have any record or anything, they'll not call you. The only way they'll call Joseph to come and interpret the dream for Pharaoh is because there's a track record, because there is a results when he was in prison. So make sure that if you want people to believe in you, people to support you, people to, just show you some love and everything, just start where you are. And when they see the results, they will come. So for now, I pray that may God give you the grace to start whatever you want to start. Hivyo tu venye uko, the way you are, just start. And as you continue, when they see the results, they'll build the confidence. But before the results, they'll be like, I'm not sure. Okay, okay, this is what you're planning. Okay. Okay. But until they see that results, man, if they don't see it, you will have dry lips explaining and explaining and justifying and defending. So for now, bye bye.